We'll be here a good couple of minutes, so if you want to put something under your head or your knees so you can find some ease, go ahead and do that. Yesterday and this morning, I was really thinking about kindness and how much kindness matters. And really reflecting on what is it like to kind of shower ourselves with kindness. And in that exploration for me, what came up today, which we'll explore some through practice, is that sometimes our greatest kindnesses to ourselves include having boundaries. So let the body breathe this morning. See what it wants to do. And each time you exhale, doesn't matter if it's long or short, see if you can feel how the exhalation begins to settle the body down. Exhales tapping us into gravity root. And feel the exhales there like a comfortable anchor, tethering you to your mat or the floor or a sense of earth. And you might feel this like a sense of connectedness, connection. Yes, you're getting it. So keep this connection to ground and earth, sense of tether or anchor or root. And then perhaps very playfully, very open to curiosity and surprise, let the inhalations really take flight. And you might be asking yourself what that means. I'm leaving it purposefully ambiguous so you can explore it. When we have a sense of ground, what does the uprising feel like? Maybe you feel the inhalation like a lift or expansion or swell, a balloon. Does the inhale move up toward the ceiling? Does it move toward the pelvic floor, the throat, the back? And as you're doing this, soften your jaw, soften your eyes. Take yourself a little bit less seriously. It's just breathing. And if and as you're ready, bring your hands together above you and create the mudra, the Uttara Bodhi mudra that I showed you. So interlacing the last three fingers, pointer fingers and thumbs extended, tips touching, so that the palms create a dome shape. This particular mudra is connected to the element of metal, and as such, serves almost as a lightning rod for energy. So decide this morning where you could be kind to your body by bringing light there. So maybe you dome your hands over your low belly, the upper belly, sternum, heart, head, wherever. And at first, just feel the mudra. And then with each inhale, have the sense that you're drawing prana, white light, chi, in through the pointer fingers into your body. And as you exhale, feel the energy spread out inside your body. Inhale, white light coming down the rod of your pointer fingers into your body. Exhale, white light shimmers and spreads. We'll say 4 or 5 more times, just filling the reservoir of your body with light. Cool. With your next inhalation, keeping the mudra, reach the arms up toward the ceiling. And imagine now, as you exhale, you reach your arms overhead, and it's almost like drawing an energetic line overhead. And then you inhale, hands up over the sternum, pointing to the ceiling. And exhale, let them come down so they're pointing to your toes. And do that a few times, inhaling up to the center point, exhaling overhead, inhaling up, exhaling down. And we're starting to create an energetic dome around the body today. Moving as fast or as slow as feels right. The next time you come up to center with the inhale, pause at the top of the inhale, soften your jaw, soften your eyes. And then as you exhale, turn your palms out and create, like, draw or paint energy down to the sides, out beside you. And then turn the palms up, inhale, bring the palms together above you. We're really creating a sphere around ourselves of light, protection. Maybe 2 more times, keep the sides of the neck soft, easy. Can you see it? It's like a little energetic egg around you, like an iridescent egg. Cool, this time exhale, leave the hands there. Turn the palms, flip them up, and then slide your arms overhead on the floor. Exhale, hug the belly in, circle your arms around your shins, and rock from side to side. Cool, and then let your feet come down on the mat so gently. Take the feet hips width or wider on the mat. Take your arms out to a T. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, let the knees sway to the right. Inhale up to center. Exhale, knees sway to the left. Keep going back and forth a little bit. Whatever leg is at the middle of your mat, you can really press through that foot and it kind of reach the knee long and get more of a stretch in the front of the hips. We say 2 more here. Keep your breath smooth and sweet. Inhale, come to center, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hug the knees in. Good, and then place your palms on the top of the shins and just start to bounce your shins. So you press down into the top of the shins and feel your whole body start to bounce. Press into the knees, so your hands might move up and down the shins toward the ankles and then up to the knees. And don't try and make this dancerly. Don't be rhythmic about this. It's kind of like silly spazzy. We're getting the energy kind of shaken up a little bit here. Moving it. Sweet. And then inhale, electrify your legs up toward the ceiling and shake them. Shake them, flippy floppy them. Let your toes go, let your shins go, let all the muscle, the fat on your legs, just flip, 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 shake, 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 shake. Take a breath in. Exhale, feet on the mat, just feel. Good, we're shaking the snow globe that is our body. Cross your left ankle over your right, hug your knees in, and rock and roll up to seated. Take a breath here. Just notice what it feels like to have your spine perpendicular to the floor, and then roll over your shins, come into tabletop. Take your hands a little bit forward of the shoulders and roll through cat and cow that feels good to you. This might be a small cat-cow this morning. Maybe it grows and your hips come toward your heels. See what feels good. And see if you can start to feel as though there are little light shimmers inside you and all around you. We have this energetic egg around us, this sphere of protection and light. And let the light be part of the practice. Good. Come to neutral when that feels complete. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. Inhale, bring your sternum forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, half chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, half chaturanga, just halfway down, knees down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, round your body into child's pose. Again, inhale, table. Exhale, elbows press back, hugging into the ribs. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. This time, inhale, high kneeling, shins stay on the mat, booty comes off the heels, arms reach overhead. You getting it? Yes, okay, cool. Exhale, forearms to the mat. Release. Inhale, up to the palms, gaze forward, rock forward. Exhale, round your spine, send your hips to your heels, child's pose. Inhale, high kneeling, arms reach up. Exhale, slow motion, dive forward to the forearms. Inhale, up to the palms, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, round the spine, child's pose. Inhale, reach up, high kneeling. Exhale, surrender forward, forearms to the mat. Inhale, gently up to the palms, release the belly, gaze forward. Exhale, rock your body back, child's pose. Inhale, come up, energy rising. Exhale, forearms to the mat, surrender your third eye. Inhale, rock forward, open heart. Exhale, roll back like a wave, hips to heels. Two more, inhale, lift the energy, internal gaze. Exhale, release. Inhale, rock your heart open, shine it. Exhale, wave back. Last one. Everyone meeting in child's pose, take your knees wide, forehead to the mat or a block, ground the third eye. Feel a dome of light over your back. And you might silently affirm to yourself, nothing is allowed in me or around me that does not serve my highest good. As you're ready, inhale, table. Exhale, press in your hands, turn your toes under, hover your knees. You know, like an inch or two off the mat. Find a way you can do this so that the sides of your neck stay chill. You might dial your hands out so pointer fingers are pointing forward. Feel your shoulders descend on the back. Feel your belly hug in. Take a breath in. Good. And then on your next exhale, feel like you're moving into down dog, but being led by your low belly. Low belly lengthens back, knees stay bent. Take a deep breath in and let it go through the mouth. Ha. Again, ha. And then press a lot through your left hand, the pointer finger and thumb. And as you do that, lengthen your right heel toward the mat. Inner edge of the right heel moves down. Good, and then bend both knees, come to center. Press a lot through the right hand, base of the pointer finger, base of the thumb, and then extend left heel down. Feeling that diagonal. Come to neutral. Inhale, roll it out, high plank. Exhale, vinyasa of your choice. Take a deep breath in down dog. Exhale, let it go. Walk your hands back to your feet. Knees are bent generously here and sway side to side. Both hands sway over to the left. Both hands sway over to the right. And maybe each time you do this, you lift your torso a little bit more on the side. So as I stretch over to the right, I lift up, stretch over to the left, lift up, get a side stretch. And keep doing that back and forth, slowly working your way up to standing. Slowly, slowly, side to side, gently rocking the body until you find yourself standing. Notice what the world looks like from here. And walk yourself maybe halfway up your mat. Take the feet, mat's width distance apart, soften the knees, let the booty drop a little bit. Inhale, arms come up to a T. And exhale, just really slow motion. Let the left hand come over to the right side. Right hand wraps behind you. Inhale to a T. Exhale, right hand to the right, left hand behind you. Keep reaching from the right pinky. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, other side. So you could stay here with this slow twist, or if you want, you could let your arms get real flopsy mops and kind of let them dangle as you flap them side to side. Letting the bottom hand perhaps tap your kidneys. This is good for the adrenals. Helps with any adrenal fatigue that might be happening, moving chi in this area a few times. Let there be a lightness in your head, a lightness in your brain, less serious. Yes, it's like you're the inside part of a washing machine. I think that's called an agitator, which is not really the word I want to use. A few more times, just letting the energy flap around. And again, you're kind of creating the boundaries of this energetic sphere around you. All right, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Pause. Feel your feet. With your exhale, send your energy deep, deep into the earth through the roots of your feet. And explore how the inhale can reach all the way up through your legs, low belly, chest, heart, head. Walk top of the mat. Inhale, reach your arms out and up any amount. Take it slow. Exhale, open the arms, lead with your heart, forward fold, knees bend. Inhale, hands to shins, draw your shoulder blades back, open the heart. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the right foot back, release the knee down, point the toes. Inhale, glide your body up, smooth, silky. Exhale, let the right hand come forward, left arm sweeps back, hug the left knee to center. On an exhalation, left hand releases down, and inhale, sweep the right arm up. Good. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Inhale, left arm up, twisting here. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and maybe dial your right hand so that your pointer finger is pointing to the top corner of your mat. Another breath in here. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. And then scoot your right foot back a little bit, right knee back a little bit. And if it's okay in your body, take the left hand to the inside of the left foot. It might feel good to turn the left toes out to the left corner of the mat. Draw your shoulder blades down. Let there be broadness in your collarbones. Take a breath in here. Just like a very gentle lizard to start. And then come up onto cupcake fingers and walk the left foot back a little bit. So maybe a foot back. Sweet. Curl your back toes under, lift your back knee. And then plant the right hand down, like close to the top of your mat, forward of your shoulder. Roll onto the outside edge of the right foot. Cool. Lift up out of the bottom hand. Don't sink down into the earth. And then any amount that's appropriate to you, sweep the left arm up. Nice. Take a breath in here. And then inhale, drape the left arm up toward the top of your mat. You might even bend your elbow. Inhale, that arm reaches up. And exhale, reach toward your back toes. Let your hips come down toward the mat. Feeling a nice belly stretch here, maybe hip stretch. Inhale, arm up. And exhale, reach overhead. And let the left hand come to the mat. Point your front toes forward, come onto the ball of the back toes. Cool, take a breath in here, press the mat away, and then step your left foot back into a three-legged plank. Take a breath here. Exhale, right knee down. Half three-leg chaturanga, just for fun. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to the down dog. Find your breath. Hug your hips to the center. Soften your gaze. On your next in-breath, step the right foot up toward your hands. Exhale, release the left knee down. Left toes point. You could always pad under the left knee if that's most comfortable for you. And then just pause for a second. Exhale, chill out. And then inhale on the glide. Swim the body up, really gentle. As you're ready, on your exhale, twist toward the front leg, left hand forward, right arm back. And if you want, you could make stop signs with your hands. So palms face out and really press through the thumb edges. Woo-hoo-hoo. On your next exhale, right hand releases down toward the thigh. Inhale, reverse it any amount. Stretching up, lengthening, and then back. Exhale, left hand cartwheels down to the mat. Inhale, right arm up. And then crawl your left fingers up forward of your shoulder. I like to dial my hand out, so pointer finger is either facing top of the mat or angled out. And then turn your right foot, pivot on the heel so your toes are pointing toward the corner of the mat. You could leave the foot there, but for most of us, stepping the foot back on the mat, maybe about a foot, is gonna feel good. Turn your back toes under, press through the heel, lift the knee, and then pivot onto the outside edge of the left foot. Don't sink into the left wrist. So lift up out of it. You might even claw the mat a little bit. Good. You could come down to the forearm here too if the wrist doesn't feel good. Inhale, reach overhead. Yeah, and then exhale, descend the hip. Top hand reaches toward the bottom of the mat. Inhale, lift it up, rainbow the arm over. Exhale, descend. One more time like that. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale the arm up. Exhale, take the hand to the mat. Turn your right toes to point forward. If you're down on your forearm, come up as well. And then step the right foot up. Hands come to the inside of the right foot. Release the back knee down. And just chill in this lizard pose. Not your deepest, like don't go immediately to 90%. Could you be at like 40 or 50 for a breath or two? Good, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, and then step the right leg back and you'll hover the toes. So not placing the toes down if that's okay. Take a breath in here, and then exhale, release the left knee down, half chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. With your next inhalation, step the right foot forward. Release the back heel down. Inhale, windmill all the way to warrior two. Land here. On your next exhale, just feel like you've arrived. Good. Inhale, sweep the left hand down and up, lift the back heel, high crescent lunge. And then take Uttara Bodhi Mudra above your head. And feel the energy streaming down through you. Press through your back heel and breathe. Cool. On your next exhale, release the hands. Left hand comes to the mat. Right arm streams up. You could stay here, or if it's appropriate in your body, step your right foot over your left leg behind you and just take a little baby wild thing. Good. Descend the left hip to the mat and then roll over onto your belly. Just a gentle release there. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, stay. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, cobra. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale, forehead down, touch the third eye. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, down dog. On your next inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, spiral the back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, arrive. Inhale, be here. Exhale, settle. On your next inhale, come into high crescent lunge. And then take Uttara Bodhi Mudra above your head. Pressing into the pointer finger, pressing into the thumb. Feel a broadness in your back. Feel your fingers like lightning rods for prana and chi. Feel it spill down into you and all around you. Energy bubble, shielding and centering you. On your next exhale, right hand comes down to the mat, twisting. And then on your command, You can spiral to the outside edge of the right foot, step the left foot behind you, and open into a wild thing, just gently. On an exhale, let the right hip come down. Gentle release here, and then roll onto the belly. Let your arms come down to your sides, palms facing up. And with your next inhalation, lift just the shoulders. So hands are pressing down, nails are pressing down, forehead's on the mat. Shoulders are drawing down the back and together. Reach your toes back. They might stay on the mat or they might lift. Exhale, hug your low belly in, and inhale, lift your head. Gazes down the tip of the nose. Inhale, arms come out to a T beside you, palms facing down. Jaws soft, attitudes chill. And then cupcake hands happen. Fingers beneath your elbows, let your elbows pivot up towards the ceiling. I feel like this is always Spider Woman Cobra. Press your pubic bone down. Inhale, lengthen your low ribs away from your hips. Maybe lift up. And exhale, let your left shoulder move toward the midline of your mat. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, bow. Left shoulder toward the mat. Inhale, open, receive. Exhale, surrender, release. Back and forth a few times. Your rhythm, your pace. How could you be even 3% more kind to yourself here? Cool, and when that feels even on both sides, release your torso down. Take your hands back to your sides. Inhale, all fours, and exhale, child's pose. We'll say 3 breaths here. 2 and 3. Inhale to table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward to the pinky edge side of your right hand. Take a moment here. You could either come up onto fingertips, roll your shoulders back, and then maybe just play with coming onto the pinky edge side of the right foot. It's almost like your right leg is a wing, and you're just winging it back and forth. Cool, and then release the back knee down, point the back toes. Keep broadness in your chest, your heart. Soft front, strong back. And then decide where you'd like to be in this particular lizard. Maybe it would feel good to rock the hips back and forth a few times. Maybe it would feel interesting to release your forearms down to the mat or forearms to a block. Wherever you get, let your head release. Just drop the head. 3 smooth and even breaths here. On your next inhalation, palms to the mat, lift the torso, and then bring your hips back enough that you can slide the right leg across your mat, coming into pigeon prep. If your right hip is hovering, this is a great place to put a blanket beneath it or a block. Take a sweet breath in here. And exhale, release forward any amount. Remember that just because you can doesn't mean you have to. So maybe not going immediately to 80, 90, 100%, but coming into a 50 or 60 and really exploring your body with the breath. What's it like to let the breath unfold the pose? And feel the sweetness, the fullness of the inhalations and the settling of the exhalations. One more breath here. Good. Inhale up to the palms. Exhale, that three-limbed plank. Feel your strength here. And then take the vinyasa of your choice. How could your practice be an offering, a gift to your body, your mind this morning? Cool. When you're ready, step the left foot forward on an inhale to the outside of the left hand. Pause here, maybe even come up onto your fingertips and roll the heart open. If and when it feels appropriate, release the back knee and point the back toes. Again, you could pad under your knee if that feels best. Lift the head, lift the heart. And maybe it feels good to roll out onto that pinky edge of the left foot and kind of wing the leg in and out, just see what's there. And then you decide where you want to be in this pose. Forearms, fingertips, shavasana. What feels good? 3 breaths. Let the head go. On your next inhale, come back up to the palms if you were down. Shift your hips back a little bit and slide the left leg beneath you. Pigeon. If it's more appropriate in your body to do this on your back, please feel free. And then find your way into the pigeon that feels the best to you. For me today, having my forearms on the mat with my palms up is feeling potent. Feeling like an openness or receptivity. And actually, I'm going to move a block under my head so that my third eye can be grounded, but my palms are still up. Surrendering and receiving. Let the breath massage your inner experience. We'll say 3 more here. Good. Inhale, come up, soft gaze. Palms come to the mat. Roll, actually, I guess we could vinyasa. Curl the back toes under and come into that 3-limbed plank and take the vinyasa of your choice. And then on an exhale, gaze forward, step, jump, float, or fly to seated. Sukhasana. Sit up tall, and then let the legs be long out in front of you. Dandasana, hands by your sides. Hug the shoulder blades together a little bit, but not aggressively. Feel a broadness in the collarbones. Wake up your toes. And then descend your chin slightly toward your sternum. Press through the hands. Work your bandhas here. Exhales, draw the pelvic floor up. Good. Bend your knees. Place the soles of your feet on the floor. Walk your hands back, I don't know, 8 to 12 inches. And then really come into the meaty part of the thumb palm. What's that called? The heel of your hand, I think. So you're leaning back a little bit. Exhale, take your chin to your chest, lengthen the back of your neck. And inhale, roll your heart open. Lift the chin. Exhale, curl in, hug the belly back. Inhale, open. So do this a few times and you can decide if you want to stay with this, or maybe as you inhale, you lift your hips up and send your knees forward and exhale down. Maybe you want the legs to be long here, Purvottanasana. And we'll say 3 more. So if you want, you could just stay up in your shape for 3 breaths or do the flow. 2 and 1. Exhale, let the hips come down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, bend the knees. Send your hips down toward your heels a little bit. And then slow motion, recline back on your mat. So Matsyasana, we do fish pose here if that's appropriate for you. And if you know that you have issues with your back, your shoulders, or your neck, my recommendation is going to be to do a restorative supportive version of this. And you can just roll up your blanket and place it beneath your shoulder blades. We're going for a back bend shape here. Otherwise, if you're interested in a more active version of the pose, legs are long on the mat. And then you'll rock your hips side to side and let your arms come beneath you, palms facing down. Yes. All right. You can watch me first if you want and then get into it. Or if you know this pose, go ahead and do it. But wake up your legs, press through the ball of your big toes. And then bend at your elbows, press through your forearms and gaze to your toes. Your body will shift towards the top of your mat a little bit. Really get stable in your elbows here. And if it's appropriate in your body, begin to lift the belly, lift the heart, and unfurl your neck so that the top of your head, the crown, comes toward or to the mat. Really press through the elbows, forearms. On your next exhale, tone the belly, gaze to the toes. And then gently release vertebra by vertebra. Let the body come down. Release the arms from under. Yes. There you go. On your next exhalation, hug the right leg in. Good. If it's in your practice and appropriate today, you could take the toe grip. And with an inhalation, extend the leg up. Maybe it feels good to just hold behind the calf or the thigh. On an exhalation, let the right leg come out to the right. Maybe the left hand is on the left quad, grounding. Inhale, leg comes back to center. Release the toe grip, and as you exhale, let the right leg come across the body. You can catch it with your left hand. Right hand into the right hip crease. Draw the hip crease down. Maybe gazes to your right. On an in-breath, toes reach toward the ceiling and feel how they're affirming this energetic bubble around you again. Exhale, hug the leg in. Maybe this time take the hands behind the calf and just massage the calf a little bit. And then let your hands come behind your knee. And then let the knee bend. And actually feel when your foot touches the floor. And then gently glide the right heel down the mat and feel any difference side to side. If you're interested in doing the second side, exhale, hug the left knee in. And if it's appropriate in your practice, you reach on the inside of the left knee, take the toe grip, and then extend the leg up. Keep drawing the pinky edge side of that foot back. Right hand might come to the right thigh to ground. As you exhale, externally rotate the left leg and open any amount to the left. Gaze might come to the right. Inhale, allow the leg to come to center. Release the toe grip. As you exhale, let the left leg come across the body. Maybe catch it with the right hand. Left thumb to the left hip crease, press the hip crease away. And if it feels good in your body, you can let the left leg come all the way to the mat. When I do that, I like to shift my hips to the left a little bit though, so my spine stays aligned. Breathe. Inhale, lift the leg to center, draw that energetic bubble around you. Exhale, hands to the calf, the shin. Give the calf a massage. And then hands come to the back of the knee and let that crease happen. Bend the knee and then release the left foot to the mat. Feel it make contact. And then glide the left heel down on the mat. And take a breath here. Feel into your body and see what pose or poses would feel super fantastic right now. We'll take 20 breaths for you to explore any shapes that would infuse your body with a sense of kindness. It might be a bridge pose, or maybe shoulder stand, a modified shoulder stand, or a twist, or a vinyasa. See what your body wants. We'll say that's 5. Keep the breath smooth. Keep the gaze soft. 9, 10. If there's a second side or a second pose, you might transition. 13, 14, 15. Let your tongue be heavy, jaw soft. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Vinyasa to seated. Please have a blanket or pillow beneath your hips so your hips can be slightly elevated. And I'd like to offer a pranayama practice before we roll into Shavasana. This is kind of a combination of a Davadishanta and a shimmering light practice. So we'll be here for a few minutes. I really highly recommend that you elevate your hips and maybe even prop your knees here. Feel your spine aligned from tail to crown. And come into a sense of your energetic heart, so the center of your chest. And today, to do that, you could take your fingers and just kind of tap on your sternum a little bit, lightly, not like, not super hard. So on the sternum and maybe out to the sides a little bit, the ribs, could be the collarbones or just beneath them, like really gentle taps, knocking on the door of the heart. And when that feels good and complete, let your hands come down to your thighs, palms facing up, and just feel the heart center. At first, you might feel the skin boundary, totally cool. And then let your attention draw back behind the skin and the bones into the center. And then let your attention move to the space in front of the heart, the air there. For some of you, you might get an intuitive sense of presence there, a tingling aliveness in the air in front of your heart. And to begin this practice, with your inhalations, feel like you're drawing the air, the space in front of your heart into the heart center. Just get used to that for a few rounds of breath. Keep it really gentle, really sweet. A little soft, energetic stream of white light. All right, we'll add. Now, as you inhale, let this stream flow into the heart and up to your third eye. Soft and gentle. At some point, it kind of starts happening by itself. You inhale and the light just automatically goes heart, third eye. And now we'll add on. Inhale, white light into the heart, the third eye. Lift your gaze there, pause for a moment. And as you exhale, feel this white light rise up through the crown of your head like a whale blowhole and shower down around you. Inhale, heart, third eye, pause. Exhale up through the crown and it shimmers down around you. Inhale, heart, third eye. Exhale, it rises through the crown. It's like an umbrella of light shimmering around you. Continue at your pace. It's a very gentle practice. Continue this, and if it feels okay, bring your palms into Uttara Bodhi Mudra. You might place them in front of the heart or just hold them wherever it's most comfortable. And a mantra for this might be something like, my partnership with the energy of the cosmos allows my life to appear with clarity and in new light. Let the shimmering light rain down around you. We'll say 5 more rounds here. Tongue relaxed, eyes relaxed, cheeks jowly. Last one. Good. Release the mudra. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. 2 more like that. And then make your way to Shavasana. I would recommend a heart opening shape. So a blanket or a towel rolled beneath your spine, the length of your spine, and then another blanket or pillow beneath your head, perhaps. But really, whatever shape supports you. And y'all, don't skip this part. This is an integration on an energetic level. We have about 4 minutes left, so a 4-minute Shavasana. And as you lay your body down, you might feel that energetic shield or bubble around you. This kind and gentle boundary, protective and nurturing. And to enter Shavasana, you might take a few more cleansing breaths. And really focus on giving up the weight of your body to the ground. Like really give up the thighs, the hips, the arms, the head. And see how the heaviness of the body might be met with an energetic lightness of experience. And rest here, just really bathed in the healing light of the cosmos. Let it refill you, revitalize you, soothe you to whatever degree feels okay. And to close class today, feel any amount of this energetic white light wrap around everyone in class today, encircling us and connecting us. And drop any amount of well wishes or kindness into this energetic ribbon as an offering of nurturance and support to your classmates and friends. And know that this energy stays with us and that we don't have to do any of this alone. Thank you for your hearts and your energy and your practice today. All blessings. You can feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you want or to move into the rest of your day, but make the transitions with kindness and mindfulness. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Dalian's in her hammock. That looks pretty nice, Dalian. Oh. Hi, Donna. You're very welcome. Y'all play with that mudra this week. See what it illuminates for you. It really is pretty powerful. This lightning rod energy collar inner. That would be the technical term. Oh, you're so welcome, April. Yay. Keep filling up your stuff. Angela, so nice to have you in class. You guys, just a reminder, Mike's teaching the outdoor classes, and if you want a fast flow, I'm throwing down on Thursday. All right. Hi, Shannon. Look at you. Good morning. Oh, loving you, Dalian. Hi, Sarah. You had leftover sand on your mat. How nice. How nice. That's it. So you guys keep rolling with this mudra. It also has like deeply divine feminine energies, if you could imagine why. But filling all of your reservoirs with light and keeping those, your energetic shell permeable and good. Sarah, look at you. Are you outside? Yes. Oh my goodness, loving all of you. You shine your light in the world, share it with people. They won't even know what's up. You just kind of, it's like, it's almost like a Bond girl mudra. You could like go like that towards people and just like send them. Now I'm in like goof mood. You could like channel streams of white light to them. They won't even know. Maybe next week we'll do unicorn mudra, you think? Freak freely, my friends. There's Lauren. Hello, sweetness. Oh, and Paul, Christy. Thank you all for shining your light on me this morning. I appreciate you all so much. All right, enjoy your Sunday. Many blessings.